Hello, everybody, and welcome to a little bit more of the Larankar Empire. The very south of the map is all ours, and we got to continue on. Of course, money is literally not an object that we care about anymore. It is a non-issue, essentially, because some of these monuments are a little bit kooky. Like, I'm getting 118 gold from my capital alone, which is wild. And then, 10, another 30, another 4. So, yeah, I mean, there is no need to ever dev economically. It is simply a non-issue at this point. So, essentially, what I'm thinking of doing is swapping over to military focus and then using that to dev mill, or we just keep on admin because we got to core a lot of things. That also is an idea. Um, but let's have a look at the mission tree and see what we have left to do. There's a lot. This mission tree is not small, but we are getting towards the arse end of it. So first off, the most northern or the most upwardsy mission we haven't done yet is this one here, the heart that feeds. So this is what all provinces need 30 regiments, or in the Alicante Capitals province group. And then Degakia needs 30. So if I just have 30 regiments present in the capitals. It's kind of hard to find the capitals, but I'm pretty sure if I just say go in here and do I do 4016s? Yeah, fuck it. So Lochmain's a capital. Pretty sure Kirka is a capital. Ormam is a capital. Kimanis, I don't know. Octacaean I know is. And I know Arpedifer is. I don't know if this area counts. So Alicante Capitals Province Group. These are Kianai capitals. Keolin is a Kianai capital. Kimanis is one, so do that. Alicante capital there. Do I have anything else doing? Lochmain I've done, yes. You're not one. You are one, Kirko. We did that. Ormam is one. We did that. Degakian, we already have the troops there. You're not one. Kimanis we're doing. What's the capital of you guys? You're not in any province groups over here? No. Okay. I think we did it. I think we done it. I think as soon as those troops are all built, then more than likely we're gonna be fine. Oh yeah, also I had rebels to deal with, so those guys are on the way. That's good. We can just ignore all that now. Interaction available. Broken swords. I mean, sure, have 10,000 ducats. Just get it out of the way. Why not? Fuck it. With me not really caring about Diplo Dev anymore, it does mean that I can do more culture conversions. So let's find some cultures to convert. I guess that's it. Culture-wise, like Eltibar is probably pretty good. But man, it's just annoying that they're all individual cultures. It'd be nice if they I've said this before, but if there was a mission that like unified the cultures, that would be really, really nice. Other missions that we have. Here I need 20 provinces in this Liechtenstein area where, need to do a war. Here I need 10 provinces with rebellion stuff in it. And considering you are Regent Court, that's probably not going to be the case. How would be the best way of seeing if these guys have rebellion crap in them? I mean, they're never going to have that. You are rebellion, though, so maybe we just invade and murder Wineport, and then you'll have, like, rebellion stuff, right? Surely. 10 owned provinces is rebellion. Yeah, if they are rebellion, that's enough. Okay. Any known country is the rectorate controller or has a rebellion chapter lodge. I need to spy on them. I assume you have a lodge. But let's find out who over here is rebellion, and we'll just start spying on them. Monastery of the Silver Moon? Sure. Start spying on that guy. And then what else? I think that's probably enough. I need to have religious unity, and I do. No, I don't think I actually do need religious unity. It's other things I need. Either way, can I invest in technology? Do I want to take some Miltech ahead of time? Fuck it, sure, why not? It's not like I'm using it to dev. And we have new cannons, some horse artillery. Actually, no. The Morkid mortar is way, way better. Because you really want to focus on your defensive pips. And having 4 defensive fire pips is better than having 3, obviously. So, there we go. That makes the army slightly better. The other missions that we have over here, what else is there? Lay waste the wilds. I need to have all provinces up this area. So, yeah. This is a Laurentish colony. So what I'm thinking, because Laurent is allied with Wineport, so what I'm thinking is, first we go for the Pearl's Edge. We do that war. They're not bringing in Laurent. They're bringing in a bunch of people I don't give a flying shit about, but screw them. We can also click that button. It's fine. Absolutism. It would be nice if we get this even higher. Is there any rebels? Yeah, it's harsh treatment on a couple of rebels to get my absolutism up a little bit more. We're at 62 out of 64. Is there any... I probably could have gotten rid of something in here. Oh, you're 62 out of 65. We totally could have gotten rid of something here. Equilibrium is 49, so 71 I can use this. Hopefully we get like an event. That would be nice. Do I want to take infrastructure ideas? Yeah. Can I fire court and country? I believe I can. Yes, I need to be at war, and then court and country will fire. But I need, I think, to be a little bit more max absolutism before I fire court and country, because during the disaster, your absolutism goes down, and you need to be over 65. So more max absolutism is necessary first. Missionary strength, foreign spy detection, spy network construction, that's actually useful. Oh, admin efficiency, easy peasy. Alright, I think we're close to being done. I think it's this one only that needs some people in it, and then 30. Mission? No. We're missing something else. All of the following must be true. All provinces in the Alicante Capitals Province Group. 30 regiment. Oh, I need 90 Vainglory. I need 90 Vainglory. Okay, so we're leaving these guys here, and we're going to go off to war with Pearl's Edge. Do I have a truce with you? Right? Let me click freaking there. No, we don't have a truce with you. Let's get our troops into position. Use reform progress to choose a reform that gives more absolutism. True. I always forget which ones there is. In the age of which kings you tend to use separatism, that wouldn't be terrible. Already have deliberative assembly. Talaman system, I think I need to keep that. The 25 gov cap is huge. Ottoman Proviso is huge. Cameroon Reign is already giving me gov cap. Yeah, there's nothing here that would give me extra gov cap, I don't think. Yeah. I mean, autocracy isn't great, but yeah. There's a tier 3 that reduces state influence. I could swap to it, but I'm at 60.58. You know what? I would be enough, I think. It would be enough. I think we're. I don't think we need to worry. I don't think we need to worry about it. We'll just wait. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Give you a general 2611. I'll give you Serondip Kamal. There we go. You can be over here on your own. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Also, you definitely don't need to be in part of an army. Modest returns, 42,000. I'm just gonna keep doing this because it's why not? It's funny. Alright, I'm gonna declare war. And then just let these guys do whatever they want. Whatever. Just do whatever. We could take the admin tech for the town hall, actually. Not necessary. Ooh, hang on. Oh, it's fucking close. Okay, is there anything running out soon? Yeah, we've got something running out in 2 months, 3 months. And then we'll be able to take something else away from these guys. Three Inno for 10 grand? Yo! That's cheap. Damn it. Gomo Firearms Division in Kirka. Land fire damage plus 5%. Hell yes, love that. Carnivorous plants attacking. Hell yeah, love that. Alright, there we go. So, do we remove the bookkeeping or the economic freedom? I mean, I don't need economic freedom, right? I just don't. I am so flush with cash. It is not necessary to own it. Start spying on random people. Try and get enough to steal maps, because, yeah, I ain't got no bloody maps in it. Would certainly be nice to have some maps. No. shit, but whatever. You can be my go fight people army where I take absolute manual control. Merchants gain loyalty, which means bookkeeping is also now gone. Alright, I have gotten rid of all of the things I want to get rid of. Everything else I want to keep permanently. We're up to 65 out of 74. Gaining corn country now anyway. We're 66. It's changed by 1.5 a month anyway. So that's good. Ambitious humans. Yeah, good for them. Did I stack wipe this army? Is that literally what just happened? New war galleons would be quite nice. Do I have any ports around here anywhere? Let me see. Oh, plenty. Yeah, you can dock there then. The worm in the shadows. Game needs to pause. There we go. Why would my pause button wasn't working? And I'll take discipline guy. Adradar paced restlessly around the palace gardens, fists balled behind his back, and gritted teeth pointed at the floor. It had not been a good week for him. Virtually everything he'd been working on had seen one failure or another. Even when he lay in bed, he struggled to think of anything other than the slights and setbacks. And so he was out here, an ungodly time of the night. Trouble sleeping, a woman's voice roused the Emperor from his musings. He turned startled, and then as he noticed a humanoid figure in the shadow of the garden, he reached for a dagger at his hip. The woman in the shadows raised her hands in a show of peace. "What do you want?" the Amarawar asked, as the woman emerged into the torchlight. Adradar could see her pale skin, her dark red hair. A Canorian. Who let you in? Who let me in? Well, your guards, for one. Your servants, too. Your slaves. You get the idea. The woman smiled mischievously. It really wasn't difficult, especially for someone like me. Like you? The woman waved the question away. Unimportant. I really came here for a minor request. She emerged from the shadows completely now. Adradar could see that her skin was like a bone white. Despite himself, the Amorar felt strangely at ease, like he was being lulled into inaction. I've been looking to start a family. No, with you. And I need a place to call home. Your empire sounded like such a perfect place. The woman stepped closer, took the Amarawar's hand into hers, and smiled as she looked into his eyes. Somehow, despite it all, he found himself ignoring the sharp, pointed fangs at the corners of her mouth. All you have to do is say yes. I'll try to keep in touch. What do you say? So, there's somebody in my comments when I've been posting the VODs of this that says that there is some content and events and lore and stuff around the idea of some woman being your ruler or something like that. This might be it. So, I mean, we're going to do errant prince. We're going to say sure, because I don't think so sounds like, I don't want content. This sounds like, yes, let's go with this. The errant princess, why not? Also, it looks like my kingdom's going to get taken over by fucking vampires, but yeah, it is what it is. You know, that's fine. We can vampire it up. Nothing could possibly go wrong with the situation. It's purely beautiful. Purely beautiful. Got a couple of years left. McCourt mage has died. Fucking no. Do we have a lot to convert? Yeah, we do. Maybe I go with Mr. Missionary. Oh, wait, no, I've got an all-power cost guy there. You know what? You can never say no to an all-power cost guy. Oh no, lose money. Crazy. Oh no, rebels. I've essentially almost got the money to just have armies in every province just sticking around, doing nothing but standing there. Lose lots of money, or... No, I'll just lose the money, it's fine. I'm sure at some point there'll be something I can do with this money. I mean, this is useful, but not quite as much. Wow, I'm losing tons of troops to attrition here, damn. Wait, why is this? Oh, I need the unrest, of course. I think I stabbed up erroneously. So what do I do to get my stability down? No one will royal marry me, so I can't just, like, cancel a royal marriage. I could just attack you with an OCB. I will take that and that now. And my next idea group will be... I feel like it should probably be... I mean, espionage would be a decent one. We got espionage for the siege ability. And the spy network construction. Yeah, we do. Let's also upgrade these boats. Oh, and we're at 56, so can I get you to come out? And then you, sir, give me mappies. Okay, so what I want to do is West Salahead Coast. I know that's, like, slightly cheating, but honestly, I don't fucking care. Steel maps, West Salahead Coast. No. Wait, no. Oh. I think it's because I need to be in this sea zone. Do I have any boats that didn't get upgraded? Yes. Give me the Chebex. Bring them out here. You boys can go get healed again. Okay, now we get vision here. And we dock and then get more. Also, what I could do is get this navy to let me cross here. Alright, self-cleaning parchment is in. Which means also I can do that dev cost. Which means I'm also getting global trade networks. Mobile siege engines. 3 levels versus 4 is really good. And handpick recruits. Professionalism. What have we got on here right now? Discipline. I like the siege speed. And then as for inventions, let's take that off and then put it on the self-cleaning parchment. I'm getting 46 admin efficiency, which is actually huge. And we'll go with the Mystic Ciphers now. So you get murdered. Oh yeah, you get vainglory for killing things as well. I forgot that. Where are the rebels this time? So yeah, I need to get to 90 vainglory. So big bloody battles. Quite good for that. So vainglory is now up to 37. It's now up to 41. I don't know how much more we're going to get from this, though. And also, I want to stay at war until Court and Country is done. You're already done. Let's have you siege these two. And then I'll get you to go and kill that and siege up there. I'm being blockaded. Very rude. $43,000. I mean, it's just crazy amounts of money, really, isn't it? Why are you going here? There's nothing there. Let's get that spy network construction and siege ability. The spy network construction is going to be huge. 195 every month now. Never mind, you just got caught. You're going 237. We're going to get some Black Death, or I guess Blue Death coming. Love to see it. Alright, and you're going up here to siege that. That's good. We could do a war against Wineport now as well, to be honest. Do it at the same time, because I need to keep this war going. Or I could start the war against Wineport, and then we can be at war the whole time. So yeah, what I'm going to do is declare the war against Wineport. I don't have a CB. I thought I did. I do kind of still want to have a CB. You're almost going to give me another map, so sail up here, please. And you can come away. Let's hope this doesn't get cancelled before my guy returns. That would be quite annoying. Alright, steel maps of... I don't know, what are we thinking is up there? No. Down a Co. Probably not. Divinal Sea, yes. Okay, perfect. I got Divenhall C. We'll be able to get up a bit more northernly soon. What are we looking at now? 37. It's coming down. Cotton Country is about to start. Absolutism, 73 out of 74. I feel like we're probably fine there. Is there something that's like really lowering it? Change my adventurer thing might be nice. To do that, I need... I mean, it's never going to happen, apparently. Why? Oh, wait, no. I need 2 stab and low influence. So this gives you how much influence? 5? And then there's a diet summoned. Okay, we'll get to that eventually, and maybe. Okay, 51%. Well, I know for a fact I need this land for the mission. Yeah, there. And obviously, we wouldn't just have that be out there on its own doing silliness. It would be nice to do that. I have an idea. How many men do we think Pearl's Edge has? 75,000. Anyway, court and country. I am, in fact, the state. So, brings us down to 54. What I can do is temporarily get rid of the gov cap, because we are 1,000 over my gov cap now anyway. And now 79 is my max. Okay, we're fucking fine. We're fucking fine. Curtain country is gonna be just fine. What I want you to do, meanwhile, is fucking find Pearl's Edge and land on it. Now I can gain the stability back, I think. And... man, it would be nice if he would just let me have this, but... he's being a dick! But also, this is increasing the... I mean, we're kind of like stagnating at 40. Capped on mill points, and I can't tech up, so... just spam out some mill. But also, rebels, good for vainglory. 47, good shit. And now we're also on their capital. Can I get here? No. At least I'm not sinking. Did we have a fight? They got 60,000 left, so maybe we actually did have a fight. Yeah, I think we just ping-pong back and forth, get everything done. Get everything sorted like that. Cast spell, I don't really think I care about that. As soon as this is sieged, there we go. That should mean... Oh, this is going to be good, yeah. Give me that vainglory. Kind of want to stick around here and do some more vainglory farming. There's a fort here. Easy enough. Oh yeah, and now you're peace-outable. I still think I want to farm some more vainglory. We're at 60 now. I mean, we're gonna get a bunch of vainglory for Conquest, right? How much are we getting? Conquering province plus 2 per province. And we could just make sure we get a lot of provinces here, to be fair. I need 90, so I need, what's that? Only like 20 provinces. But as soon as this is sieged, I think we're going to be super capable of piecing out for everything we want. 70. Oh, here we go. Beautiful vainglory. How much did that give me? Up to 72. Alright, let's see about taking what we want now. If I'm at 54 now... I mean, at the end of the day... At the end of the day, that works. And fuck your capital as well. Boom. Done. Bye-bye. And that's the vainglory. We show the key and I the reality of our own power, our own glory, but we cannot underestimate their own qualities. They may not be superior, but it is difficult indeed to say they are not our near equal. Not anymore, they're not. And that naturally means we must begin to treat them not as hostile enemies, but valuable subjects. There's another option, though. A voice that says today they are near equal, and tomorrow they may prove they are more than that. A voice that says to take the risk, says to break them once and for all, and to seize their hidden riches between their precious cities for our own gain. But we wouldn't be so desperate to consume what we so recently gained. Ruin future territories just to secure our powerful today and gain temporary riches, would we? Yeah, I guess so. The hearts that feed. Can we do it? Well, a slave passed the Vostarian a series of papers. She rolled them out on the desk, revealing a series of city plans. Here's the location, or supposed location, of the Zoppadan cores in each of the Keons. We did a little investigating before Decakeon was agreed upon, just in case. But now that we know what they look like, how can you scrap your way to finding them? Well, our Arpada's core is the only one that still eludes us. But we'll get there. Other than that, the only problem comes in clearing out the areas we need to excavate. Adradon nodded as he stared at the papers on the meeting table. The moment he laid his eyes on the final figures from the excavation of Degakian's Windward, his mind was set. The wealth they dug up from those cities was simply astronomical. How could he resist the opportunity to replicate that success 6 times over? My Amarawar, Denetarim looked up. Respectfully, I think you're asking the wrong questions. The Vusteran matriarch put Uktakean's city plan to one side and unraveled a map of the Cleaved Sea. It isn't whether we prepared to excavate, it's whether you're prepared for what comes next. The Keons will rise in revolt, and if I had to guess, so would all of Kenai, everywhere, and the world will look on us like we'd be pariahs, for a time, I'm sure. The Amarawar furrowed his brow. I didn't expect you to question my morality. Not your morality, the Vusteran pointed at the MPOs on the map. Your troop deployments. Theraza 3 Uyasmar would do more good in Octakeon than Mkios, and the Rakulekans, well, let's just say it's going to take a lot more bloodshed, and they've proved good at it. So I lose Windward City stuff, a bunch of dev, all the capitals get devastated like hell. I get Dame's Tier in all of the capitals. I get rebels. I lose a stab. I lose the vainglory. I lose the will to give a shit. Oh, that's actually quite a lot. Alright, well, I need my troops back home, please. Alright, we actually went over GovCap again. Still only 70 overextension. Not bad. Could have been worse. Oh yeah, and take this as well. Revolutionaries. That's a thing now. You need a general. A 6-6 will absolutely do you just fine. I'll do that because I want the monarchical points. So that I can core more things. So we're up to 84 in Court and Country. Yeah, it's doing fine. Our heir is an embezzler. That's not great. The Fire Donny Revolt. I mean, it's the absolutism thing, isn't it? Don't really care. We're already at max absolutism right now. Oh. Okay, burn an EFFELAI hub. Why not? I didn't realize I had them. So where's the other hubs? What are the hubs? Oh, okay, that's a hub right there. Well, we have learned a thing this day. Make sure you don't lose control of the hub. Fucking go back there then. Chichikai and Tokahochi. Where's Tokahochi? And Tohanahana. There's Tokahochi. And Tohanahana. Okay. I need to get there. Like, I feel like I can win the battle and then get to the next one before bullshit happens, but... I don't want to, like, have to bet my soul on it, you know? What I could do is just split this, go there, you can go there. Okay. I can win that. Growth of a port, nice. Ooh, okay. EFFELAI network does not burn easily. The material is similar to vines, only much thicker, and much like the jungle, it's damp and resilient. Special preparations have to be made in order to actually keep the stuff burning well. On top of that, the violent reactions of the jungle when the network is harmed make these endeavors extremely dangerous. Because of this, engineers are advising us to set off prepared explosive charge with cannons instead in order to prevent losing troops as much as possible. It's all in the same place, but now it's also Moodland. Wherever the fuck Moodland... Oh, there. And Seeker... here. Like, I have the troops for it, but they're just kind of not where they need to be. Bring you over here. Oh, let's try and kill as many of the rebels as possible. What do I feel about Islam's mechanic in E5? It feels a little mana-y. I think it's like EU4's, and I didn't consider EU4's to be mana-y. So I don't know why I would consider this one to be mana-y. Just for consistency's sake. There's me Mystic Ciphers. I lost control to the rebels. Okay. Well, in that case, low game. Hang on. I can't. I did not know that we needed to have everything covered. Actually, that's quite a lot of shit that gets sieged. Oh, and it's too fucking late as well. We are going to lose to the rebels. It is just too late. Maybe go back to here. Let's not do the EFFELAI thing while everything else is oh, too late. Hey, Leon. It's going fine, other than the problems I'm having with, rebels. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna leave you guys where you are. And there's the next EFFELAI bloom problem, which we can fix. Right, you're not involved, are you? Ungoth Doodlebopper, no. It's, is Einavo in? Yes, Einavo is in. Then Arameoland is in. And then Moodland and Seeker, so we need essentially this army. To head on up there, and then we can get it done. There we go. I'm gonna ignore you for a moment. There's my Mystic Ciphers again. And take off the Exo Arms and put on the Mystic Ciphers because I kind of wanted them so that I can steal your maps. But I am going to need your boats to let me, some boats to let me do that. Don't need those, don't need that, don't need that. I mean, Centipetal Chest actually might be a vibe. And here you're dealing with all of these. We win all of those battles. Good. All right, so is that the last of the EFFELAI bloom problem here? It's still blooming, so that's a no. Undisciplined soldiers and overly permissive commanders always led to abuses, but with so many troops surging through one of our provinces and the frenzy of war surging through those troops, it's no wonder that an incident with some rampaging soldiers has exploded into an all-out provincial revolt. Across the region, once subjugated cities throw off their garrisons, guerrillas reinforce rural armies in the countryside, and local elites and peasant freedom fighters both rally support for a renewed campaign. If we're to pacify the region once more, a lot of blood will need to be spilled. Fine. Honestly, not a worry. He's on it. Give you a general 4-5 will do. Give me those. Song servants attack. Oh no. Nice timing. So these song servants are part of the EFFELAI bloom problem. Get missionary strength guy. Hey, you just deal with this whole, you know, situation around here. Good lad. Where is the bloom problem over? No, it's still there. So, missions. I still need to go to war with Laurent. That's easy enough. Coast of Singers, I need there. I need precursor relics, manufactory. Okay, can I build any manufactories on precursor relics? Apparently not. Okay, fine. Let me just double check. 4 provinces with precursor relics, Dev 12, and a manufactory. Is there coffee, copper, okay, precursor relics up a little bit. Here we go. I assume this already has a manufactory. Yeah, it does. You already do as well. I just need to dev it. You already do as well. Yeah, we're at 3 out of 4, so we just need 1. Is there any that are like 11? It's 1 at 10. Hang on, wait a minute. Do you just not have it? Oh, you have a trade station already. I'm sure I just saw that was like more than 3 that just had a thing there. $14, $12, $16. Okay, no. Then the best one to do is that's 7. Parakadam. So we need to dev you all the way. Put a dev edict on as well. Alright, Song Servants attacking again. Alright, you arrive. Get off and kill those guys. Bloody hell. Bit of a all hands on deck situation here. Also, steal your maps of... I mean... Lencanor? And then you can give me West Dameshead. And also East Dameshead, probably? And there's also the center that we have not seen yet. You're gonna sink if we don't move you back now. Where are you going? Penguin's Ridge. I don't fucking know where that is. Stay where you are. Lose 100,000 manpower. It's actually the only thing I kind of didn't want to lose right now. Oh yeah, town halls. This might take a while. You can tell because it's like slightly laggy and it's getting faster. Like I'm just holding down my auto clicker, of course, but it's getting slightly faster as I, you know, remove more and more from this list. Didn't come close to exhausting my eco though. Alright, I think it's time to attack this guy. Also, we can just get, like, a claim on you. Overgrown Lake. Sounds like it's mine. Where's this Panyaman? There you are. League of fucking... Where is Rakapatai? Oh. Oh, you actually take the province. Rude. So these are still blooming. Can I not, like, burn them down? Apparently not. I don't know. I don't know how this shit works. Confusing. But I think this is still a good idea. Wait, I can... But he's gonna get called in anyway. As the Overlord, and he's gonna call in every one of his friends. But I don't want to do that. There we go. I think... Grab a couple more armies to take part. Can't afford to core more things right now. That's... Oh, because everything's building a fucking town hall. My bad. Feidrund. Get over there. You can both have generals. Hell yeah, the 6-6 is nice. And another 6-6 is nice. And get up there and just do some sieging. I don't trust this guy to actually win this battle, but I also just don't. Maybe. Apparently he did win. Kind of cute. Yeah, you can just deal with all that shit over there. Good armies coming in to deal with this shit over here. We're back below the force limit. Gov cap, sorry. So now we can core the rest of our shit. Song servants attacking here. I can get there in time. Oh god, everyone's refusing to pay their fucking taxes. Pay your taxes. Anyway, are you where you need to be? Not yet. Not exactly the best general in the world, but you got there in time. So, that's more EFFELAI bullshit. Defeated. There we go, the errant princess. The War stared at the human woman sitting on the other side of the desk, her legs crossed, hands in her lap, disarming smile on her lips, as if nothing had happened. He wasn't as naive now as he had been 10 years ago, though. Since their last meeting, since the nameless woman had taken up residence in northwest of Nanu Nakar, there had been disturbing reports. People disappearing, shadows hunting in the night, bodies found drained of blood with fang-marked necks. You know why you're here, don't you? The War asked. He felt the same blanket of ease fall over him, though he tried to throw it off. I believe I do, the woman replied, calm as anything. Then what do you have to say for yourself in your defense? The woman chuckled. In my defense? Nothing. The rumors are true. It's all me. The Marwar placed a hand on his saber at his hip. How could one look so amused when admitting to murder? I'm what's called a vampire. Have to feed, I'm afraid, or I'll go all crazy. Wouldn't want that, would we? The Marwar grimaced. Are you going to give me a reason to not have you killed? She laughed again. A belly laugh this time. Oh, I'd love to see you try. Adradar stayed his hand and tried to control his pounding heartbeat and the chill in his spine. But I think I have a better idea. My name is Mahala. I'm what you could call an errant prince, as in, I'm one of the most powerful of my kind alive. I grew tired of the petty tyrants and traitors of my homeland, and now I'm here, and I think we could come to a very, very useful partnership indeed. If you reject me, I'll vanish. You'll never see me again, but allow me to build up my power. Here in Tachent, I'll give you more power than you could have ever imagined. I mean, obviously, new missions, bro. The fuck? This is already the fattest mission tree of a long time. How many new missions are we getting here? I wonder. Oh, just one. Okay. Man, I haven't even got to get. I've got so much stuff to do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, you're sieging that. Let's get another. Do I want another espionage? No. There we go. Mission? No, not mission. Oh, I need trade here. Which I'm gonna get by murdering Wineport. right? Because this trade node... Ooh, no, I'm going to need to bring boats over here to do this. The cores, they do be a corin. I know, I'm just causing myself more rebellion issues. But that does mean I also get monarch points. And I like monarch points. I died. 553 is now in charge, and I can choose a new deity. What do I want? What serves me the best here? Missionary strength would be nice. Artificer capacity. Hell yeah. Plus 50 artifice capacity is actually fucking crazy. That's gonna go up now, I think, right? Or were we already above it? Hey, so far I've played CK3 and Hoi4. Would it be worth starting to learning EU4 in anticipation of EU5? I'm not sure if for that reason is the best reason for it, because while there is overlap in a lot of things, it's not, as far as sequels go, it is not a faithful sequel. I'd argue that's a good thing. I'd argue that the, you know, everything is slightly better in EU5, and it's definitely benefiting from not being a proper sequel in that way. Oh, fuck off, Taxman. I don't know where Gothicana is. Okay. Yeah, you're already on it. Do I have another 36k somewhere? Here. And here. Okay. I do think it's worth playing EU4 for EU4's sake, though. Especially if you play something like Anbennar, it's on its own worth playing. I would say at this point your best bet would be to go with the your best bet would be to go with the subscription model. Purely because there's not a whole lot of like years left in EU4, and you will make your, I mean, it will save you money rather than buying all the DLC. Ooh, a 4 siege there is nice. Alright, so Wineport is like fully occupied now. What happens if I try and piece him out? How much land can we even take? Unfortunately, not as much as I would have hoped. But we have got enough to do the mission now. We uncovered relic sites across Tachend and uncovered many more by the day. Now they've unearthed the secrets of the past, it's time to turn them into riches and develop the infrastructure that we need that will begin to shape our future. While we use those relics to fuel our burgeoning native artificery, there's another use for the surplus artifacts we dig up. The Canorians will pay exorbitant sums to our goods. Should you secure the trade networks around us, we will surely grow ever richer from their desires. So I gain 500 crowns and 25 of each monarch point for every precursor relic producing... I could dev more to get the monarch points, but I can't be fucked. I'm not gonna dev more. I need to go up to Vanbury. Bruh. Right, I need to spy on him. Alright, as for Wineport... honestly, doesn't much matter what we go for here. Make him smaller, make me bigger. Unraveling the divinity. The Rebellions are a group dedicated to uncovering the secrets of Halan and beyond. And as their organization spreads through tendrils of Canor's colonial networks, we're beginning to understand just how many secrets they have uncovered. Advanced knowledge of shadowy organizations, extraplanar exploration, artifice and knowledge that would even put the Vostar into shame. Already, some of our warlords have been trying to gain the Rebellion's trust and thus access to their secrets. But before we can officially sanction this, we must learn more about this new group. The Revellion Church, perhaps one of the more interesting organizations that have sprung from the lands of Canor. They profess a belief in a single true god, though it may seem similar to the beliefs of the Sun Elves in Suriel. A defining aspect of their faith makes it altogether different: universalism. They see all gods and all divine beings as either aspects of the divine or those imbued with its light, who they call saints, and initial conversations with the Revellions have shown us that they consider nearly all of our god heroes to be open to canonization, the process of confirming sainthood. Were we able to control this process, we could have a tighter grip on Teichendi religion than anyone else has ever known. The gates of Divumanu would be ours to control. They're also unravelers by nature, and the field of magic and extraplanar research is one they've spent considerable effort unwinding. Were we to either convert or accept the church into our lands, we may be able to gain access to this knowledge. There's one problem, of course: slavery. The Revellions do not favor the practice, but the glisten of gold can blind even the most zealous eyes, and the allure of Teichend may be too tempting for the church to pass up, despite any moral compunctions. Alright, so... I can say, fuck off. And then the Revellion provinces rebel. I can use their resources while rejecting their religion. 10 provinces convert to Revellion, I gain artificer capacity. Artificers like it. Or I could become Revellion. Artificers love it. And I get rebels in 30 provinces. Do I change religion? Plus 50 artifice capacity is kind of more than what I'm getting here. So yeah, I'm going to use the resources and reject the religion. I think this is the best way to go. That's a lot of rebels, though. Now I've got these two armies that can go deal with shit. And you can go back over to here. That's going to de-siege. I think everything in Larankar area is going to de-siege fine on its own. Human peasants are not known for their intelligence or ability to keep cool when provoked. One example of this is playing out in one of our provinces right now. An angry mob of these damn fools, set off either by local instability or what seems to be the innate intolerance of humanity, started clashing with the majority in the province. Increase to integrated. Hell yeah, that seems like a great idea. Gain absolutism and money. Oh, sorry, manpower. Yes, I need that manpower. God, how long until court and country is ended? I need to get rid of the rebels, but eventually. Try and clean up some of these troops. I think I'm just gonna have you set on autonomous rebel suppression in this kind of like continent-y style area. This whole place is your job, your duty. Unfortunately, the islands can't really be a part of that. And then you are gonna get these islands as well. Oh, also that. Apparently you weren't getting that. Now you are. Good job. Oh, Black Flag Army there. I'm thinking as well, we have 74 transports. I think it might be an idea to build another 70 transports. Also, we can build another full-ass stack of artificers, which... I mean, I'm always kind of down for more artificers. I do love me some artificers. And this area needs properly de-sieging. So yeah, then I'll have 2 armies. And those 2 armies will be able to... Or sorry, 2 fleets. And those 2 fleets can get me into Canor, hopefully. You are not trying to reinforce. Good. We can take tech. Admin efficiency, dev cost modifier. I think we just take this and we take this. And I'm gonna upgrade both of you. Actually, these guys... Yeah, Royakar guys are better. We have the centipede chests. I can also take... it's kind of shit, but... Advanced CB is way better. We'll save. There we go, kept down even more. Gosh, it's expensive though, isn't it? we go. You maps. Calamity Pass. I think that's like here, or Cleavesea Coast. Leechton's 9 provinces. Yeah, whatever. Just give me something. Yeah, you can get that on your own. So, as soon as this is all... See. Oh, hub's burned. Nice. Took a long time. Yeah, I think as soon as we got these boats up and running, we might try and do ourselves an invasion of Laurent, though. How that's going to go, because they have 200,000 troops, I think it would have to be a full artificery spam army. So, I think... we build more artifices. Another return on investment. Just tons of money for no reason. Almost got another gov reform. Rebellions can give us some maps as well. He's almost out of armies now, at least. We can't de-siege everything, and we'll see what happens with ticking war score and all that. Yeah, I'll take a stab. Why not? Alright, he's fully occupied. He can't come at me anymore. We need to just wait until they peace out. New level of bloody doodad. And a gov reform. Tier 10. Gov cap. Oh, that corporation cost is tempting, though. I'm gonna take the gov. I mean, we're good on gov cap right now, actually. Is it gonna stay that way? Probably not. But we are about to core a bunch of shit, so let's take that core creation cost and we can change it later if we need to. I mean, why not? Also fund. Reform progress growth. That 1 blocks is great. Alright, so we need to find my Artificer army. There they are. Bring you here. I think we turn off everything that isn't artificeriness. Yeah, you can deal with that yourself. Corn country end yet? No. It's not been 10 years. It's wild. There we go, get that last one. 100 outfights is there. We got 144 transports. So what I'm thinking is 36 cannons and 104 artificers. I do have good cav shit though. And obviously we get a 6-6. We'll get the 6-6-5. Although he's got siege ability, and I need something like fire damage. Both of my 6-6s have 6-6-4 with the discipline. Okay, we take you. Here, oh, hang on. All of my armies require more cannons. So you're bringing 32 cannons. I need another 4 cannons. I guess this is the army that's going to go there. Hey, Corn Country has ended, so now I've got maximum of 124, and I can turn back on these now. Right now it's not necessary, though. Alright, is there anyone over here that likes me enough to give me military access? Pearl's Edge. Well, in that case... Oh, actually, I got a big fucking artificer stack here as well. I want another... How many are you transporting right now? 136? I need another 8. Right, well, in that case, I want you guys to go to Pearl's Edge, please. You split in half. And everyone needs to upgrade their cannons. Oh, I've run out of manpower. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's get everyone situated in a place where they're not taking attrition. Pardon me. Well, we have the war goal. We don't have the full ticking from it yet. Alright, we're here. We don't... How much are we reinforcing a month is another question. Let's go and have a bit of a fight. It was a good fight. It was a good old scrap. Let's turn off these two and turn on these two. Make my armies as sexy as possible. And ideally, now what happens is we can reinforce this army a bit. Okay, that was a good reinforce tick. And they're too scared to attack me. Woodwell wants peace. Is that where I'm stood right now? No, I'm stood in Solorn. Woodwell wanting peace? Fine. Just a million dudes. Netcliff, do you want peace? Not yet. Remember, this is supposed to be 144,000 troops. You guys need to find somewhere better to stand. Because I make 9,000 manpower a month. That is a good amount. 103. It's got a 5-4 general. Ooh, awards ingenuity. Hell yeah. I could also build a bunch of mercs here, to be honest. Oh, can I build mercs that don't cost... You're the one... You've already been hired. You've already been hired. Okay. Damn, there's not a lot of mercs available. Turn on the manpower edict everywhere. I already have it basically everywhere, but, you know, the more the better. Plus I've got 750 admin in the bank. Wouldn't mind coring some more things to maximums. Essentially what I'm looking for out of this war as well is all of it. All of his colonial territory. This takes a fucking while, doesn't it? Almost done. I say almost done. I have no idea if I'm almost done. Ah, yeah, I've only got 2 left. At the end of the day, I don't have money problems. I just spent 751 admin coring things. Holy. So, 9163. 918. Oh, nice. We gained 20 a month. 122. I think as soon as this gets up to maximum, like especially like the cannons, I kind of want to wait until this gets to literally 100%. Because then we are going to make mincemeat of them. Also, what is it? Right now, what will you give me? Because again, what I'm looking for is you to fucking get out of here. At least contiguously. I don't care about this yet. Alright, we are close. 9 reasons. I think our fat battle here that we win is gonna have it done. We've got like 1 tick. Oh, he's running. He's running. Well, Netcliff stayed. Let's fuck up Netcliff. That's a stack wipe. We can actually siege this as well. Neckcliff's out. Oh, Gnomish Hierarchy we're at war with as well. Nice. I feel like the siege is probably going to be good for us then. National Bank, yes. Very, very necessary. But hey, stab is stab, you know? Oh, the disease outbreak was huge. Not good. Come on, 142k. Alright, we took that. We can now fuck up this army. And then we can go back in here. He's got no general. We have maybe made an unwise decision. But we unfortunately, for them at least, do have enough to take what I want. Get out of here, motherfucker. Oh boy. All right. Well, that was that. Oh, we got another hub that I can go burn. Alright, at the end of the day, we did lose that battle, but we won the war. Oh, my frigates can be upgraded. Okay, so grab that. Still below GovCap, which is nice. Let's check missions out. Those two provinces need a dock and a fort. As shipyard and a conscription center. Well, I don't need that. What was the other one? You don't need a trade depot. I just need to core the bastard things. More manpower, nice. Conscription centers, why not? Town halls, why not? Save up to get them cored anyway. Not cored, sorry. Get them, yeah, cored. Save up some admin. Manufacturing, or maybe soldier's household. I don't know. I think we're fine waiting now. But you need to go to 36 cannons on every army. Yeah, oh yeah, manpower is an issue still. Kind of forgot about that again. Also drill everyone while we're not doing anything else with them. Yeah, Larankar Empire now all the way up here. Don't have a claim on you, and it's your capital as well, so I couldn't even threaten for it. Okay. Don't know what the cleaved sea coast is, but... Oh, that's this. I suppose that's kind of valuable in its own way. Oh, there's a yes. West EFFELAI. There should be a sorrow. I can get sorrow in as well. No, I can't. Fine, give me West EFFELAI. Oh, mission. Strategic herbicide. The jungle to the north has always been an impenetrable wall, but the world has changed, and our war has changed. We're no longer of the frightened children skirting the edge of the jungle, stealing wood and hunting the dregs that crawl out of the tree line with the secrets of artificery opening themselves to us. The possibility of launching an organized campaign of colonization against EFFELAI has become tantalizingly real. First, however, we must decide exactly how many of these new weapons we wish to deploy against the jungle. The singing jungle to our north has been known by many names, but over the years its Canary name, the EFFELAI, has become its most prominent, the moniker of a nightmare. But EFFELAI wood can burn as well as any other, and if we are to push north and claim the entirety of southern Aelantia for ourselves, we must set many fires indeed. But that is easier said than done. The northern jungle has many resources at its disposal, with monstrous fauna and vine slave sea thralls proving themselves ever more than a match for our regular soldiers. And to make matters worse, the EFFELAI has made a nasty habit of turning our dead into their puppets. We have a solution to our plight, though: artificery. Our innovation knows no bound, and with our tinkerers and engineers crafting every manner of war machine, so too will our capacity for destruction. The only question is, to what extent shall we unleash this new technology? What is more glorious, truly? To let loose the very fires of Serash Manu and the storms of Uyava Nadu? Or on a nightmare beyond comprehension? Or perhaps to take it on by your own flesh and blood? So colonist is irrelevant, but morale of armies would be nice. Gain permanent claim on EFFELAI. Everything gives me a colonist. No, wait, this one doesn't. Take the gloves off, unleash our full power. Canarian countries won't join the wars of colonial subjects who have their capital in the EFFELAI subcontinent while the modifier is active. That's kind of nice, actually. Minus 40 artifice capacity. You're in favor of the forest. I think let's fuck it. Let's burn. Let's burn hard. We might end up going below. So here, 20 provinces. Leichten, Sorwin. Alright, I just need to own it. So yeah, West Ham we're gonna go to war with. I got no fucking manpower. I don't really want to go to war. That's 2016 is no longer a viable thing, nor is that. So army-wise now, 2036, and then we end up No, 36 is the thing, so we 18. 20, 0, 18 is the half army. And then this is just a bunch of artificers. I don't know, there's a bunch of artificers just sit in the middle of the country. You can drill, you're a full army now. So yeah, we need to reinforce and then get some troops back. My golden era ended. Oh, that's fun. Be nice if I'd managed to do some of that first, but oh well. So yeah, if I attack you, your overlord won't join, I think. Is this a Voltes Nightmare style mod for Anbennar? Is it only South Island here? Oh no, the entire world is here. I just haven't been doing anything with it. Apparently pressing tab twice does that thing. Oh, whatever, I don't know. Yeah, no, we just haven't been doing anything with it. We've just been in our own little corner of the map doing our own shit. Is there another rebel? Yeah. That would be kind of nice as a tech. I think I just dev'd the highest dev provinces there by accident. Alright, all the ships together. And we'll upgrade the ones that we can. Right, so we could burn a hub as well. Which, I mean, it technically follows through with what we're already doing, but it'd be nice to wait a little bit on that one. When the Kaidano stirs, the islands of Anistahan are the first to notice. The arrival of a fleet of ships bearing Anistahan's population in Alpedifer heralds a wave of activity across Alicant, as the Keenai prepare to endure what would break most other societies. Sometimes Anistahan notices too late, and their hurried escape leaves the people of Alicant less time to make it to the Keons. Should our prognosticators also fail to predict the Kaidano through other means, the results can be disastrous. Unfortunately, the worst-case scenarios come true. Our people have been rushing to the safety of Irvand, but it seems that not all make it in time. One of the strongest taboos in Kenai culture is to deny someone shelter in Kaidano, but it was not so long ago that during the slave revolt, the city of Kimanis was left devastated as a small gap in the city's ward allowed the Kaidano to lash at the streets below. Tens of thousands died. Surely we cannot risk such a thing again. Excuse me. The news from a large trend of people from the edge of our territories rushing to our gates and is predicated to arrive just as Kaidano does as well. Well, the question to the fore once again. Our decision may have grave consequences. Fine, whatever. Speaking of, though, here, I want to upgrade this. So I need Eltibar to be accepted. There they are. Alright, there we go. Tech cost, land fire damage. Hopefully that lets me survive a bunch of shit as well. God, I haven't converted any of the main provinces yet. Okay. There's the wand locks. Some more research. Let's take these ones off. Put admin efficiency back on. And go and take care of that rebel as well. You're gonna be fine. More innovativeness is nice. Trade collapse, I don't really care about money right now. So yeah, do I want to burn the hub with 36,000 manpower out of almost 1 million? Not really. Increased levies actually might be a nice thing to have on then. Because I'm at 118 max. I can't make use of 118, so... Fire Donny. Who in the fuck is Fire Donny? That's this one. And there's still a lot of it left that I have not... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely accepting Fire Donny. Is there any way that you can sit without issue? And that's there. You can drill. Oh wait, no. Shit. I didn't want you to drill, I want you to... Nah, whatever. Sure, it's fine. You can also drill. Still need to go after West Ham. I don't think they're going to be too much of an... I mean, this 12,000. Apparently, I thought they weren't going to join. But they are, so... Fun. I just want more manpower. $11,000 a month is quite nice. Wait, 36,036. Here. Give him... Actually, no, you're already at 40. You. Give this man some artificers. You need cannons. You need a general. That'll do. You need a general. It's kind of shit, but whatever. So yeah, you need to get to 36 cannons. And drill. You need to drill. You're already going to 36. Oh wait, no. You also need some guys. There we go. Okay, so... Pretty much you need more. Pretty much everywhere is now kind of sorted in what they need. Since the ruined vast slums of Nanranakar have been dominated by urban warlords, gang leaders have carved their own territory out of the great city, Most of the time, they're content to acknowledge the no authority of Nanunnakar's rulers and don't cause major disturbances that would also hinder their own affairs. Unfortunately, no longer the case. Though the situation is extremely complex, we can surmise that a close relative, the head of one of the biggest criminal groups of Nakar Keleic, was found dead, poisoned. The boss, after accusing another urban warlord of the act, started an all-out war against not only them, but every group they loosely associated with. The other gangs started joining one of the two sides. Two districts now in flames, with a lot of the residents barricaded in their homes, fearing going outside. Many roads are already devastated from the fighting. A broker of peace. That just seems like the easiest way to go forward, for sure. So, yeah. I have now got claims on everything. But let's get a little bit of manpower together, and then we're going to go in and murder. Where's that rebel? Here he is. Everywhere's now got up to the right numbers. If I fired you, would I be able to hire you back with more troops? No. This one, though, would be 12-6-12 versus the... Yeah, it's 12-6-12 still. Well, let's get our troops up towards... up there anyway. The mercs, at least. Honestly, the mercs should be able to deal with it on their own. Especially if these guys stop any reinforcements coming in. Tactical genius. Yeah, he's not terrible. Alright, fuck it. Let's go in. Siege. Sorrow Port is going to be where we go. And the Overlord isn't in. If he remains not in, then we're in, like, absolute business. Do I want that? Yeah, I do. Gives me some policies. Some decent ones, but nothing I'm, like, super excited about. Wait, what is my siege ability now? Six-day sieges. Beautiful. Fucking gorgeous. Infinitely amazing. And yeah, the Overlord is not getting involved. Oh, this is huge. Give me mappies on Sorrowin. And Torn Sea. Gorgeous! Let's go! I now know of Dame's Crown. I mean, we're already essentially on 100 war score. Oh, I should have done imperialism. Not bad. Alright, we're at 99, so... I'm going to start by taking everything on this side of the ring, and then we're going to go inside. Apparently I can't go inside here. Oh, it's a different country! Oh, this is huge. As adventurers and pioneers from all over Canada begin to settle in Elantir, their long separation from their homelands and birth of new generations cause an emerging social shift. While still retaining many aspects of their original culture and traditions, the melting pot has allowed many to consider themselves a new people, taking after their newly claimed lands. From now on, the distinction means the people of Elantir can no longer be called the same as they were before. Alright, if you say so. So the jungle finally wakes and seeks to destroy us. So be it. Our battle shall be legendary! As the EFFELAI blooms, our mages and artificers believe we now have a golden opportunity to destroy it for good. At a command, the orders can be sent out. The warlords call to the Imperial banner. Soon, 200,000 will march on the jungle, flame-throwing staves and spark-drive cannon in their hands. The EFFELAI blooms. Let's make it go bust. I need to get rid of Artificery Unleashed, because that's minus 40. So I need to start keep killing the bloom. Give me a few more troops. Oh, what? Why? Okay, I think I was losing all of the fucking... I was losing that. That's why we're getting extra troops. So, Ainavo, Moodland, and Seeker. So you can go there, you can go Moodland, and you can go to Seeker. And Airmanerland. That one. Might be an idea to build forts on the other hubs. I may. Maybe. No, we're fine. Get into Seeker. Artificer Unleashed gets removed on the other option as well. Still kind of want to burn it all. Because they lose troops, but we lose... it was never in doubt. It was never in doubt. It was never in doubt. Fucking never in doubt. No doubt. No doubt at all. Not even for a moment was I ever having any doubt. Shit me, that was fucking close. Oh god. It's happening again. I'm gonna need some more dudes. So, Casimilus. Where in the fuck is Casimilus? There. Ainavo, we already have... I mean, we don't currently have a guy there. God, will we get there in time? We will if we force much. Because where are you guys retreating to? It's not far. You can still get back in the fight. Laslas and Ononoro is the other. Alright, so it's just fucking everyone's already going where they need to be. Probably. Doesn't burn easily, you weren't fucking joking there. Is it not spawning? Oh, and there's also Trioptera. Where the fuck is Trioptera? Okay, Mountain Fort. Mountain Fort. And Mudadoron, Mountain Fort. Okay, so we didn't quite manage to get everything sorted. Oh, thank fucking Christ. I've lost this, haven't I? It's the Ximulus one that is the issue. And this. But it's next to a fort, so it's fine. You're also next to a fort, so you're also fine. Unless it now is going to tell me, oh, by the way, you fucked up, bitch. Always possible. God, look at the fucking sheer numbers of motherfuckers who have failed. You should just full stack wipe that. Yep, and the same here. Yep, okay. You need to go help out here, so do you. That's now actually fine. There's enough killed there that you will stack wipe it. If they siege down the hub, you lose the event. I think that was Moodland, right? Yeah, they'd never managed that. Thank fuck. Alright, boom, did it. I was never worried. I was never worried, not even for a moment. You know what, you can stay in Moodland. That should be one region burned. It's burning. It is burning. I've burned one. And this one's still... Oh, wait, no, this is the same region. That was painful. Who just lost a general? You. Excuse me. Alright, well... Let's now go and invade Westmerian Sorrowin. And Imperialism CB, because why not? Eight-day siege takes crazy good. Where's that rebel? Here, fuck. You take care of it. Holy balls. 86 song servant. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand what happened. Wait, you're still drilling? What? Why are you still drilling? Why did the drill... Why are you still drilling? I mean, it's too late now, motherfucker. Yeah, so I'm thinking we might want to just go with, just complete that mission, because I just think it's probably for the best at the end of the day. Are we going to win this? Yes. Barely, but yes. So, are you burning? Yeah, you're burning still. I don't know how long that takes. I'm not sure if there are more rebels as well. Song devastates settlement. Okay, whatever. $92. $99. Okay, there we go. And obviously we take everything. And then West Ham's like, what? I didn't get a pop-up. Where's my fucking colony gone? Been paying attention, motherfucker. Return on investment of 46,000, because why not? Artillery autoloaders. Oh, Empire Engine. Empire Engine. 100% Empire Engine. Alright, I think we just do this mission then. For decades, we've been advancing into the singing jungle to our north. Through steel and flame, we've slain any monster or native standing in our way, but the jungle has proven persistent, and with its awakening, it's proven more dangerous than we could possibly have imagined. To win this fight, we must burn the EFFELAI to the ground. Luckily, we're not like those who've tried before. The Ononoi were few in number, but we are numerous. The Exemplars were held back by their moral code, but we will go to any length to win. Wait, the Exemplars have a moral code? I mean, okay. Hundreds of thousands of soldiers armed with torch and saber and auto-scorch ray alike stand ready to march north and claim millions and millions of new land for the Empire of Tachend. The EFFELAI knows this. Their wailing song of the jungle pierces the canopy, its vines pierce and puppet the dead itself. Hundreds of thousands of our soldiers pour north. 100,000 sea thralls, alongside many of the jungle's most zealous warriors, stand ready to meet us. Clearly the EFFELAI fears us. Let's show them why it's right to. Every jungle and marsh in the Leech and Sorwin and West EFFELAI regions and every uncolonized province in the EFFELAI subcontinent will be ceded to the Singing Jungle. Wait, that's their countries as well. Enemy countries as well. If we have the Artillery Unleash modifier, all provinces in the EFFELAI subcontinent owned by Canorian nations will also be ceded to the Singing Jungle. And then Araya gets spawned and renamed, and they get morale of armies, manpower, and all that. And then they... Okay, so we have the war. Alright, well, bye-bye Wineport, I think. Oh, Wineport exists still. Okay. Apparently I get to keep this. For some reason. Great, the discipline guy died right at the wrong time. I have another discipline guy, though. Morale guy would be nice here, though, to be honest. Well, let's see what we can do. I just sieged their capital. I did. So, for the most part, it worked as I expected it to. I don't know where their armies are going. Hub burned. Ah, okay, that's what happens. So why did this part not get ceded to them as well? South EFFELAI. Both of you would be better. So, morale-wise, even though they get that 25 morale, I still out-morale them, which is kind of funny. The rebels were stronger. I assume I've got a special end the singing war. There we go. That's what we like to see. Fucking rip. Truces are out. Oh, just stack wipe them. Poor little... I don't know. Whatever the fuck they're supposed to be. Poor little blooms. This is nowhere near as dangerous as the game is kind of trying to make out that it should be. So I think I lost all the admin that I spent on those cores. If they were currently in the process of coring. $76. Can I get there? I can. If I can take over that siege, we're going to be in a good spot. Because I can just steal the siege and win faster. 82. Ah, fuck. We got close. Still the siege, though. Or, we'll still take the siege. 91, they won't accept. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be a full occupation, most likely. Kind of annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. Event-driven wars are often disappointing. Who's the siege specialist? Ooh, right. There's Enlightenment hasn't spawned yet. I technically think I could spawn it, right? It needs to be 1700, and I have, like, every single province has a, university, almost. They will. Look, I got 2 years to get these built, but I feel like that's good enough. Come on. Sort of, like, 99 should be enough. Let me peace. Steel maps of... Begins with a T, doesn't it? Tournai, there we go. And then steel maps of Haraf. No. How about now, motherfucker? Oh, that's perfect. And then... Can you let me have maps of this, whatever this is? Reaper's Coast. Beautiful. You're never at war with them as well. No, you're not. Okay. I'm capped on mill points. I'm just going to take that now. And that and that. Oh, yo, counting houses have just been made? You like some money? This might take a while. Feel free to go get yourself a drink. Those are totally unnecessary. I do not need this money. It is somewhat satisfying to look at, though. Let me build a building that gives me more money that I don't need. Pretty much, yeah. Where's the green? Here. Yeah, I don't want those. Have forts. All right. That is 100%. We will end the war for the singing jungle. Adradar looked across the landscape in disbelief as he wandered aimlessly. The voices around him went in one ear and out the other. He'd been at the forefront of the conflict, at the wall of flame that had put the EFFELAI to flight, and then slain it. For months the Amorar had lived in a world of smoke-choked skies and roaring fires, bloodied vines and mud-soaked steel. The war against the EFFELAI was fought in darkness, but now he saw the aftermath, the light of day. Dimmed, of course. It still snowed ash. Before the war, the EFFELAI had been a forest of tall canopies, webs of vine and silk, and exotic plants and flowers, the green of the leaves fighting with the red and pink, and blue for dominance. Now the ground was covered in a field of light grey, ash carpeting the soil like snow, and with the towering trees that had once blocked the sun and sight gone, replaced with twisted, charred, hulking husks, it was the whole of the EFFELAI that was laid out before him, a forest of blackened stumps, each tombstone to the singing jungle that went on for miles and miles and miles. Something caught Amarawar's eye. Adradar halted, looked down at his feet. A green shoot sprouting through the ash. The EFFELAI, Adradar asked, as a chill ran down his spine. It's gone, completely? A warlord to his side raised an eyebrow. That's what I was telling you about, sir. Adradar just stared at him blankly. The warlord started again. We believe it's been crippled. Any above-ground presence has been incinerated, but the jungle's roots run miles underground in some cases. What do we find? We burn, but... Adradar laughed. All this, and still it persisted. They'd burned the world, burned half the continent, and still it survived? The Amorar shook his head. No. We've had enough burning. If you find any remnants, separate them, stem their growth, but keep them alive. We may have defeated the EFFELAI, but that does not mean it can no longer be useful. So, I get army tradition, vainglory, jungle's bane until my death, giving morale damage received, and vainglory and land attrition. Can I have more things to read? Holy... We have things that I... Yo, what's this? tech cost? Tech cost? Yo. Okay. Anyway. Nighttime in the EFFELAI is seldom quiet, but tonight the sounds of the jungle are muted and tranquil. No bird sound, no monsters roar, no creatures speak out in hushed tones just beyond our reach. The land is dead or dying. We know why this is the case. We know this is our doing, and we know the price we paid to make it so. Death, slaughter, sacrifice, all the parties we sent to cull the horrors within and the malign sentience of the environment had to face these continuously and without reprieve. Our soldiers returned to our fortified settlements, eyes sunken and legs limping while we tally our losses. The jungle threw everything at us. The collective shriek of a million creatures could only be drowned out by the screams of our wounded, or by the thundering of our cannons firing indiscriminately into the tree line. Death, slaughter, and sacrifice unending. But tonight, victory. Slowly, a light shines through the trees. A glow pierces the tents and windows in our settlement, and our people crowd out to meet dawn. However, they'll not find the sun rising, but flames. The preparations have been underway for months, and we have lost so many in creating the perimeter, but now the flames drive back whatever darkness could hide and resist us throughout our efforts. Our soldiers, battered but unbroken, lie in the palisades awaiting what we know is to come. The jungle once again erupts into a cacophony of sound, but now it's shrieks of pain and the garbled cries of sea thralls burning, collapsing as they futilely attempt to charge our lines, only flickering embers of rage fueling their hopeless advance. The conflagration is total, and our people look on as the sun crests over a land charred and barren, but ours for the taking. It's only fitting that now we claim a new title, the Desecrators of the EFFELAI. Now we have become Death, the Destroyer of Worlds. Hell yeah. So land fire damage until the end of the game. Absolutely beautiful. Istra raced after her sister, muscles burning as the fire roared and the EFFELAI screamed in pain. Ahead of her was whatever remained of her family and friends. Behind her was death. Her village had already been consumed, incinerated by the iron-masked elves and their jets of flame. If not for Ishir's quick thinking, Istra would be consumed as well. But the fire wasn't all she needed to worry about. A bull-like beast of the jungle charged from the darkness, straight at the wall of fire. 1 second, Ishir was running for her life. The next, she was sent flying. A snap cut her cry short. Istra screamed, sprinted out over, and turned her sister over. She ignored the lifeless look in her eyes, tried to shake her awake, but it was too late. She screamed again, hugged her sister's corpse tight to her chest, and began to wail. Her screams was one of pain, not grief, as the fire claimed her, and her flesh crackled and boiled. Every nerve in her body was set alight and torn apart. Oh, that's fucking grim. That's gruesome. Unatrim tried to hold the auto-scorch ray level as he wrestled with the cord, tying it to a Damestier core far behind him. Each step was deliberate, in time with the heat-masked elves to his left and right. So long as they kept the formation, the EFFELAI's beast couldn't make it past them. He was concentrated, focused. Then he saw something emerge from the wall of fire. At first he thought it was a scorched tree stump, but as he marched forward, unable to take his eyes off it, he understood what it was. An EFFELAI native was holding another in her arms. Mother and daughter, maybe, now charred bone and blackened flesh. For a heartbeat, Unatam felt shame. Then he drowned it out with rage. He did not stop to think who he was raging against. Unatim aimed the scorch ray at the bodies. They blew away like dust in a storm. Fucking R.I.P. girls. Have fun out there. So did I get all those as cores now? I fucking did. That's actually amazing. So yeah. I got them as full cores as well. Wow, okay. This might also take a while. D. Okay. So click, click, C, D, click, C. Just trying to make it faster. If only I had more things. Like if this was a hotkey, but it isn't. This one is. And then this one isn't, obviously. But it is slightly faster doing it this way. Any hotkeys make it slightly easier. It's just slightly confusing. My brain doesn't like it. I suppose it's fast enough. And I think that's all of them. Oh, they didn't actually get full chord. Not everything. A lot of things did, though. Alright, so next up, I think we go after Busilar. Oh, okay, and it's actually the full Busilar. It's not the cheap Busilar. But that's fine. I lost a boat? Apparently I had a boat up here. No running. Ew. Why so many rebels, I wonder? This might be another case of sending a fleet to deal with the deal with it. Right, that's fine. You're gonna be taken care of. Ooh! Oh, we're getting rinsed. Why did Asreport, I guess Asreport has like strong ships or some shit? That's not good. So that means I can't get onto this siege. I have a decent admiral. Let's wait until we're fully repaired. Drop these as well. So technically we've got not an infinite amount of ships. We do have a shipyard as well. Let's upgrade all of our shipyards that we have. There's actually quite a lot of them. There we go. Three forts in the southwest next to each other seems strange. I think, are you talking about these ones? They each have a province modifier that gave them +1 fort level. It's not actually showing it here at all anymore. But they do have a +1 fort level from... Actually, I think it's from this. One province is an area plus 1 fort level. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We also have some more forts that want to be upgraded. What are we getting? 12.5. It's not terrible. Could be better. Could be worse. Yeah, why so many rebels now? Right. We'll wait until these are fully repaired, and then we are going to go and try and get ourselves onto these islands. You can get to the... Wait, you can just go straight there. Ooh, can we make it? Can we make it? And if this boat tries to stop me, then we can march here. He didn't stop me. Good shit. Alright, let's float our ass over here. There's still a fucking EFFELAI hub to burn. What the fuck? Okay, now we're where I want to be. So, do I have the war goal? I do. Do I want to try land over here? Not really. How did you get an extra 3k? Modest returns of 50k. Why not? Oh, I think this spawned as well. Bard's Wood. Wherever the fuck Bard's Wood is. Whatever. Not here. I know that makes me go to war with Laurent, but don't really care. Also, Triarchy, at some point we need to go to war with him. Okay, here we go. One of the following must be true. Either mages and nobles are loyal, and I have mage towers, or Rebellion State likes me, or the largest rebellion country likes me. Rebellion State, how much do you like me? Minus 120. Oh, alright. Well, in that case... Imarchend, Arnakapa, and Varania saying... Wait, Imarchend's over here? No, it's not. It's here. You need a mage tower. What else? Anakiam. Anakiam pad. And what's the other one? Varenya, blah, blah. And then mages, 60 loyalty, nobles, 75 loyalty. Okay, so things to make you loyal. I mean, I could put on supremacy over the crown again. Only -5. It helps. Yay, Empire Engine. Love that one. Arcane Blaster there is a great one. Damn, this did not take long to siege. Oh, and we can also take this now. In the war. Perfect. What's my siege days? Like 15, 19. Crazy good. Alright, so now we just wait for you to get fully occupied. These 10 transports go with those guys. Although they're probably going to die now to Azra Port, so fuck them. This is all Azerport, it's not Wineport. Wineport War is basically done. We just wait for them to fully capitulate, which will be... Actually, it'll take a while, because it's fucking vanilla. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Ooh, I can do another great project. An Amaoni great project. All estates loyalty. Oh, yo, hello. Beautiful. And here, I think I need the mages to be loyal as fuck, so... Yeah, build a university here. So yeah, against Busalar, this is all I want. And he's relatively close. Wait, you would actually give me this? Oh, it's because it's owned by Busalar directly-ish. One reason. Where's my boats gone again? Oh, no, fuck it. I see them. I see those wine porters. Not wine porters, as reporters. Is this just a case of waiting until they give me what I want? Alright, fuck it. Let's have a look at the missions again. Those two need a dock and a fort. They both have forts, so they just need docks now. So what do I delete to make a dock? My soul. There we go. That's that mission done then. It's actually only 2 available missions right now. So yeah, Mages 60, Nobles 75. I mean, Mages are gonna get there even without this. Maybe I should have done a Noble, Noble mission. There's the Mages a bit happier. Been a while since that area rebelled. Alright, you want to give me what I want? Yes, you do. I feel like we burn a hub, right? We're currently stood in one right now. That's the Leechton's hub. Let's get fucking everyone involved. This Empire and MP will be terrifying. Yeah, I mean, it's purely, I think, because of the monuments that it is so fucking stupid. It wouldn't have been nearly as bad if the monuments weren't so fucking crazy. Oh, come on. I have galleys. I'm fast. Oh, hang on, hang on. We can sort this. Oh, I got him anyway. Q. The early game eco is insane, and the free start basically go toe-to-toe with most people in the game. Yeah, it's also just a very, like... all of the quality things that you get are also quite strong. Like, they're not the strongest things ever, but, you know, they're not anything to sniff at either. Could have been a movement speed. I like movement speed modifiers. Oh, come on, let me fucking kill you. mission complete. Lay waste through the wilds. Amadia has always been a mythical, far-off land to the Taichendi, a subject of lurid tales that have made their way to Taichen through Dugui and Kianai. The acquisition of the Kions and their knowledge, however, has given us a much clearer impression of Amadia, formed from the back of Octacaon's legendary Amadian expedition. It's a land of wild magic, fractured tribes, and silver and damesia beyond imagining. Seems like we should have launched an Amadian expedition of our own long time ago. Why don't you rectify the mistake? I did. Permanent claim on Amadia. I mean, okay, I already did that. Gain 50 monarch points for every building in the province. Yo, that's actually amazing as a modifier. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get hit the cap then, aren't I? So maybe I should develop a little bit. Good enough. So go from 223. I gained 500 of each monarch point there. Holy balls, what a mission, though! What the fuck? I thought I devved maybe a bit too much there, but nope. So I need to own that. All slave provinces need to have a workshop or a counting house. Well, guess what? Your dock is no longer important. Wait, what are you... Wait, what are you missing? Regimental camp. I need to own this. Which is gonna be... easy peasy when I do this. Just as soon as he accepts defeat. I mean, he's fully occupied. There's nothing more to occupy. Anyway, while we're waiting, let's burn a root. Okay. So. Everyone that's here wants to go to Selmctim. Oh, that one there. Nifmctim. That one there. Ixis. That one there. Nafafatoya. That one there. Lovely. You're on it, my son. And I think we have guys waiting to come in after if necessary. But not necessarily on the provinces themselves. In case any of our boys happen to lose. It looks like we might do here. You get ready to go in there. You get ready to go in. Oh, we're actually sucking ass everywhere. Oh my... Wait a minute, I didn't even win the fucking battle yet. Okay. This is not going well. You need to come down. Maybe I, click this button and then click this button. For the past 20 years, labourers from Royal Cotter have experienced excavating precursor steel, have been chipping away at the Zoppadon windward and the now abandoned Degakian. It's been tough work finding all the Damestier ally conduits that pulse through the city, as well as to dig out the entirety of the massive Damestier core of the city, the Keenalin. Now, however, the final shipments of precursor steel and Damestier sail back to Taichen. They've finally finished their task, and the city can return to its previous trade. Though Degakian now effectively a dead city, a tombstone for an age when the Keons were once untouchable, and its citizens, such as they are, will have to evacuate each time a Kidano Deathwind approaches. Sucks for them. So where else? Ixis, Nefiachoda. Okay, the extra ones are Ixanagoro. Here. Zurulnagoro there. Nurku and Nurmimpi. Nurmimpi, we're literally where we need to be. Kisinamo is one, right? No. Nurlimpi is, though. Nurmipi is. Neuralmipi? Nurmipi and Neuralmipi are different. It's this one, not this one. Fucking fun, isn't it? Capped on mill again. I think I lose here, right? I do. Defensiveness. I don't have anything to spend my admin points on. Whatever, good enough. You're gonna win yours. Good, right. What I want is for you to retreat to here. You take care of it. Alright, who else is struggling? You go here. You retreat to here. I lost. He's only got like 2,000 left. That's fine. Do I get here in time is the problem. How long have you got? A day? 2 days. Oh, I got there just in time. Holy fuck. You're gonna lose, but then we're gonna be fine. Wait until you get your month tick. And you get ready to go in here. You get ready to go here. You fucking go here as well. He's only got a day. He's only got a day. No! Oh, you whore. Although, for some reason, it's not making me lose it, so... fuck it. We ball, I guess. So, do you actually have any more land? Because I'm kind of curious right now. Neckcliff. I don't care about Neckcliff. Oh, no. He does have more land. Okay, I need to go and siege that. You get there 2 days' time. Alright, you fucking retreat. And then 2 days' time... oh, wait. Wrong province. Now it's stack wiped. I mean, we kind of fucked up, but at the end of the day, it's done. All we need is that one province, and we're good. I didn't know they still had land in Canada. It must have been rebels that gave it back to them. Alright, we finally got enlightenment spreading to us. How many troops are, like, stood on this province, though, is the question. Mages gain loyalty. Yes. Do I still need to do that mission, actually? Yes. Mages 60, nobles 75. Mages are high enough, nobles are not yet, but if I do that... nobles want me to get rid of rebels. Okay, where are the rebels? That's the only rebels I got, is that one. Alright, he's moving off. He's moving off. All we need to do is sit here, siege it. Takes me 5 seconds to siege. 5 days siege ticks or some shit. Like, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. As long as Laurent doesn't come down with, like, a gigabillion troops, then we're all Gucci. Oh, come on. Land the fucking army. There we go. 6 day... I'm sorry. 6 day siege ticks. My apologies. Does he have more land? Month tick. Alright, 4 months. Also, we're staying where the fuck we are. He's deleting his army. Yeah, bye-bye, army. Two more months. One more month, and at 100%. Nice timing! Hub's burned, fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, bring him home. And the peace is... I kind of want that. I'm not gonna lie. So while we are at 100%, I am waiting. I'm gonna go... It doesn't stop being 100% when you take that back, does it? Like, he has unconditionally surrendered. Yeah, he's unconditionally surrendered, so... We don't need to worry. But I will take this. Hopefully he doesn't have a shit ton of troops stood there. I doubt he does. 4,000. Barely any at all. Alright, lovely stuff. And we peace out for exactly what we want. Gorgeous! I own the entirety of South Island here. Amadia truly is just as wealthy as the tale said it was, even though its people stand divided, weakened over years by the trials of living in such a harsh land. The amount of silver and damesteel within the borders is truly astronomical. You need to exploit not only these resources, but also the untapped ones we've not uncovered as well. Naturally, this will require to bring more slaves to our Amadian mines. Yeah, okay. 15% chance of producing gold in all of the highlands and mountains. Crazy shit. Alright, so, better criticals. All provinces in the Amadia region that are not producing Damesday have 10 production and a mage tower. Oh, there's one, and here's another. Fucking rampart, go away. Any more? Or is it just those two? I only see the two, okay. Here, Smoke and Steel. All provinces in Tournai region owned by me. So I have to go island hunting. Wait, does that lead into, like... Okay, no, that's fine. You do... You want me to go over here? It just needs to be 20... Wait. Gomopo owned by me and 20 regiments present. Yeah, so it wants me to fucking invade the Triarchy. Man, this mission tree is insane. Alright, mages are high. Nobles need to be 75, right? If I just do that, is that mission complete? Yes. Serach Manu, what we call the prisons beneath the world, and the Canorians call the infernal plains, is a dark place full of beings as evil as they are powerful, and that power has proven itself very attractive to many in Teichend through the years. Various Teichendi groups like the Sene Yukukta of Emerchend have a long history of consorting with devils and demons. With new knowledge from Rebellion Archive now available to us, it's high time you exploited that which lies away from the eyes of the gods. Adradar III shuddered a little as his fist pounded against the metal turret. "I'll burn you all!" a voice cried from within, rage dripping from every word. "I know you have children, Galipan. I'll drag them to the infernal plains myself. I'll skewer them and watch them cook. You hear me? They'll burn. Burn!" The lead engineer, one Galipan Aranahai, gave a hearty laugh at the captive's threat. As you can see, the demon gets rather angry stuck in there. The lead engineer stepped towards the turret's nozzle, making sure to keep his head out of the way. "In fact, that is the secret to our system here. My Amarwar. A jet of flame available on demand. Allow me to demonstrate." One of Galenpan's assistants, artificers, handed him a heavy padded cowl. After he put it on, the lead engineer moved his head before the nozzle for a split second. "Burn!" came the cry, and a jet of flame erupted from within. The top of Galapan's cowl singed, but the artificer escaped otherwise unscathed. Dinaratitam couldn't help but be impressed at the display. The lead engineer walked back to the Emperor and motioned for one of his companions to fetch a pre-prepared hunk of meat. Using some of the documents the Rebellions generously donated, we managed to organize a successful capture operation. After that, it was just a matter of... Galanpan looked back to the metal turret. The demon's prison. Conditioning. Peeking our heads near the nozzle gets a guaranteed reaction, but we're working on some additional trigger points. The lead engineer turned around and signaled to his assistant, who very carefully dangled the hunk of meat in front of the nozzle. It was just a moment of nothing, and then a jet of flame flash-cooked the steak. Galampan turned to Amawar as the assistant made ready to throw the steak in, and was then cut off when a much fiercer jet of flame incinerated steak and hand alight. Galampan and the Amawar both grimaced as the assistant screamed in pain. May need a little more conditioning. You have to admit, it is powerful. Demon-powered flame rigs. Demon-powered flame rigs. Gives artificers... Yo! What? Gives cavalry fire to my artificer regiments. But 20 land fire damage is actually crazy good. I do need to get rid of something. Hell yeah. Autoloaders are good. Alright. We also done this one. Have the modifier of something or other. Okay. Since the ruin, the Teichendi have been using the relics of the past to win glory in the present. Powerful magical artifacts destroying armies and sundering cities. But the world is changing, and as the kingdoms of glory turn into an empire of vainglory, warlords must change with them. The new practice of artificery will revolutionize our armies, and in doing so the relic lords of a new age shall rise. The techno-warlords unleashed. Integrate artificery into your military. Hone your strengths. Discard your weakness. Do that, and the world shall tremble. 25% extra permanently is huge. So here, if I'd done Heirs of Jordan 2, Ironblood Reform Infant. Okay, this is just an upgrade of something I had previously, which is fine. I mean, now I've got more discipline, more ICA. Really cool. Alright, so missions I've just unlocked in the blood, so I need to... Oh yeah, I have the Vampire's Estate now. I have not even looked at it at all. I mean... I can reclaim Vampire Havens, but they hate it. Everything else is kind of... I mean, this is good, but I don't want to lose... Actually, I can lose a little bit of absolutism. Or active concealment. But yeah, that is huge capacity. Absolutely crazy good. Loyalty of 60, influence of 50, and I need vampires in the administration. That, I mean, that has to be on then. But they're at 15. That's so... It's going to be mad difficult to get this done. 50 influence, though? I mean, active concealment then kind of has to be on. Could offer them new havens. I guess on cooldown we could summon the diet. Be something I need to look into. But for right now, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. We have In Heaven and Halan. I need to convert all of my land. Have absolutism done that. 450 provinces of my religion. Yeah, okay. So, essentially, I just need to keep converting. I think if I die, I'll take the, religious conversion thing. Or actually, I could do it now. Where is it? All states loyalty there is interesting. Yeah, Dynast +2 religious conversion, and I'm still way above, below my capacity. And you're helping as well. But yeah, we just need to convert a shit ton of stuff. But yeah, I think all of that is, oh, if I wasn't researching, then I could do another mission. But yeah, that's all going to come in, I think if I'm streaming tomorrow, then it'll be in tomorrow's stream, because I've got to head off now and go to bed. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Yeah, last stream that I did, I said, oh, I'm going to stream tomorrow, and then I didn't, and I apologize for that. But now I'm almost certain I am going to stream tomorrow, so I promise I'll try. Anyway, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!